everybody on the internet talks about 10K a month, but they don't show you the fastest way to get there. I'm gonna show y'all how to actually do it. I took multiple people to 10K a month within under 90 days, and I'm gonna introduce myself before I start talking about this. But I am Corvo, and I own LaunchCode, and it's a portfolio of companies where we just help online entrepreneurs scale to 20K per month within 90 to 120 days. So if you want me to guide you through all of the steps of business, then you can join LaunchCode in the bio. So we're gonna get straight into it. What model to pick? Now, a lot of y'all get caught up on the fast cash models, like clothing brands, reselling and shit like that. No. Sorry, we're not gonna hop on that. We are going to focus on service-based companies. Companies that actually solve a problem. An example for this video would be editing. Yeah. So with editing, you could find YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? I would know the skill. First I would learn how to edit. You know what I'm saying? Or if I already know how to edit, I would base whatever I pick, you know what I'm saying, whatever model I pick off something that I know about. Or you don't even have to know about it. Just completely, you just be a nice middleman for it. Back to what I was saying about editing. If I was good at editing, so that's like I would base my service-based company off something that I'm good. I'm kind of good with, but sometimes you don't need to. You don't always have to go around your skills. Sometimes you can just be good at putting pieces together, and I'm gonna kind of go over another way before I go into what to do. I'm gonna go over another way on how you can kind of put the pieces together. So if I'm good at editing, I would find a lot of YouTubers or a lot of YouTube channels. Use cold outreach, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna get into marketing and shit like that later on in this video. But if I was that, I would find YouTubers or whoever I edit for. You know what I'm saying? I would find YouTubers, get them under contract. So a lot of them might try to test. You might be charging, let's say, 100 a video or 20 a video or something like that. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's around what editors, what a lot of editors charge and shit like that. But some people gonna want some free edits. So what I would do, especially if I'm starting out, I don't got no proof, I don't got no clientele, and none of that, I would ask them, can I edit some videos for free? Right, so I would find them, ask them, can I edit the videos for free? Once I, boost your engagement or something like that, that's what an editor is for. Like, once that I show that I can get more views than you usually get with your current editor or you editing. Once I show that, once I prove this, once I get a case study, once I get proof of this, then I will go into a paid thing, and then you can kind of go with your prices. But you could probably do it 1K a month package, you know what I'm saying, and edit all their videos for a whole month. But yeah, back to when I was saying, you can edit all their videos for a whole month. So that one thing, edit all their videos for a whole month. Now, at 10K a month, the first thing that will break is you. Once your acquisitions is good, once you know how to find the YouTubers consistently, the first thing that'll break is you. This right here, this 1K. How many videos can you edit without it taken from your money? So if you know you can only take on 5 clients per month, because everybody doing 20 videos a month. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Everybody doing 20 videos a month. That's 20 times 5. That's 100 videos. You got 100 long form videos to edit. That takes time, definitely. So your bottleneck, you're gonna cap that at 5K. You're gonna cap that at 5K, 5 clients. That's a bottleneck. You can't grow no more. So then, this where you will get a team, or you will start to outsource, and you will just focus on this part right here. So what I mean by outsource is, that's why I said at the beginning, I was like, if I was good at this, I would teach people how to edit and just get them on my team. Or you can go hire a VA or another editor, you know what I'm saying, to just do the service cheaper than you provided. And what I mean by that, so you charge $1K a month, you probably paying your other editor, like your baby editor, let's say around $300 a month per client type shit. So they making money, and you get money. So now, since you paying them, you know, you not capped out at 5K no more. Now you can get to 10K because you got a team. You got a team, and you got it at a little bit structured. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hiring the team, your first few hires are gonna suck. They are. Like, you're not gonna hire 8 players off the bat, especially if this your first time running a company. Let alone you might not even know when to hire. So that's something that that I can help you figure out, you know, in LaunchCode and shit like that. I can help you figure out. I can get your hires in and shit like that. I got 7 modules which I can learn about. It's all of the steps about business day video modules, and I got templates and guides on all of this shit that I'm going over. So if you really need help, if you really want me to guide you through everything, then just join LaunchCode in the bio. But yeah, so now you paying them. Now you paying your editor $300 a month out of your 1K. Your 1K. I did the subtraction backwards, but y'all get what I'm saying, out of your 1K. So now you can get to 10 clients, and with that 10 clients, that's 700 times 10. 700 times 10, shit, I don't know. It's 7K. So now you just went from 5K to 7K. Off of 10 clients, of course, you'll add, you know what I'm saying, you probably get to 12 clients now because you can handle it. But then eventually when you going to need another editor and shit like that. But y'all, I feel like y'all picking up the concept of what I'm saying. You do need a team. Not early. You can hustle your way to 10K a month. This is just an editing service type vibe. It's like you can do shit that's done for you or a one-time thing. See, editing, that's monthly. Like, people continuously get videos done and shit like that. Consulting, that's just, I'm teaching you this. I'm fixing something in your business, or I'm helping you fix something in whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a one-time thing. And then people pay, like, you can get paid like 2 racks. So 2 racks is low for consulting, actually. But, you know, there's people that got consulting services for like 12K, you know. And so speaking about 2 racks, if you starting out, of course you would run the same thing. So like, if I was one of you guys starting out, I would do a service for free. Now, you can't do this for every type of business. You cannot. I would do a service for free, or I would let them sign a contract and say, after, you know what I'm saying, after this amount of time you pay, or I would like do it for free, but I get paid off the results. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways you can kind of go around, especially if you don't have no case studies. Now, if you got case studies, now, if you did this before for people, you don't have to go the free route. If you proven that you can make another, you know what I'm saying, make that service happen for another person, you don't have to go the free route. You can just show that you did it before and just run with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go the free route. But if I was starting out, I would go the free route. I don't want the free route with a lot of different businesses. So I'm gonna keep that up. I'm gonna keep that up for y'all until I need more space. So what to do? Now, what I'm gonna explain how to get here. Because it's a big gap on how to get to here. So the first thing you do is pick the model. You know what I'm saying? It could kind of be whatever you you know what I'm saying, whatever you good at, or if you know somebody, you can be the middleman to that thing. Like I said, if you don't know how to edit, you can still hire. You can. You don't know how to edit, you can still hire an editor that knows how to edit. Now, it might be higher than this 300. Don't get me wrong, because you don't know what the fuck you doing. You want a better editor type shit. This 300 is a person that you taught. So that's why it's cheaper than you just hiring a nigga that's already mastered what the fuck going on. You feel me? So that might be cheaper, or it might be it might be higher on some shit. So that's what you do need to be aware of. So what to do? The first thing you want to do is learn. This the first step. And I'm going to just go and write up all of the steps. I'm going to write all of the steps out for y'all so y'all can visualize that thing. So you want to learn. I'm going to erase this shit. You want to learn. I'm going to try to write it better. You want to learn. Create an offer. System. funnel. Not gonna market, collect, fulfill. That's what you want to do. So, with the learning part, learn the skill. Learn something that's useful. Like AI, knowing how to run Facebook ads. With speaking on AI, you can learn different type of integrations. Some people need chatbots, some people need callers, some people need setters, some people need a lot of different shit. You can create that with AI. You can just figure that out. All it takes is a fucking 2 hours long video on YouTube about how to do whatever I just named. Literally, you can learn this shit in 2 hours a day. The next day you could be selling this shit. The next day you can make $500, $200-$300. You know what I'm saying? And just keep on scaling it because your service is low. You don't got no case studies with so on and so forth. But the bigger you get, the more money you're going to make. So the first step you want to do is learn. And again, I'm going to say this. These 7 modules right here are in LaunchCode. All of these are in LaunchCode video modules. So I teach these step-by-step in videos. And I got all of the templates and guides and everything that you would need in LaunchCode and how to do this. And like I said, it's in a while. I'm trying to see if y'all can see that. You want to learn everything, then you want to create your offer. So, this is what a lot of y'all fuck up. A lot of y'all fuck up. Y'all don't know how to create an offer. So, an offer isn't telling motherfuckers what you do. Like, people get this stuck. Like, people get that fucked up. People, like, think, like, my offer is I help YouTubers grow their YouTube brand by editing. No, that's not an offer, gang. Your offer is what attracts motherfuckers. That's, like, literally, it sounds so simple. But when you think about it, it's what you offer. What do you have to offer me? It's not no telling me what you do. That's telling me what you do. I help you. I help people do this. No, that's not an offer. An offer is what attracts people. So, an offer, I'm going to stick with the editing example. An offer for this will be get your money back if I don't increase your views by X amount %. You know what I'm saying? That'll be an offer. Get your money back. Let me write it down for you. Get your money back. I think that's what I said the first time. Get your money back if you don't hit X. That's an example of offers. And I got it's a lot of different type of offers. And all of these different type of offers are in LaunchCode. LaunchCode HQ on Instagram. So get your money back if you don't hit X. You know what I'm saying? That is kind of like a guarantee offer. And that's what attracts people. That's what people is like, okay, I can get my money back if I don't hit this. And when they do hit it, you keep the money. Because your services should be that nice. Like, don't claim nothing that you know you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Don't claim nothing that you know you can't do. So then once you create your offer, this is a system. So this will be your team. This will be your website, hypothetically. This will be your team, your website. This will be your AI, whatever you use, like whatever you using for your business. So GHL, you know what I'm saying? Go high level. This would be all of the software that you use and shit like that. You want to set all of that up. This is your system. That's everything. You know what I'm saying? This is what helps you go on vacation and still make money. You need a system. You need something that can run without you there. If you don't have a system, if you take some days out of your business and your business don't make money, you are self-employed. You are not a business owner. You are self-employed. So understand that. A funnel. This is where people will come in. So an example of a funnel for this would be a Typeform funnel. You would ask YouTubers how many subscribers they got. You know what I'm saying? How many views do you get per video? Are you monetized? Like that's a Typeform funnel, and Typeform is just basically a questionnaire type of funnel. Like I said, all of the different type of, it's a million type of funnels. There's a lot of different funnels, but I'm gonna go over the next thing. And as I'm saying this, the next thing is gonna dial everything down for you guys. So Yeah, this would be like, you know what I'm saying, you post your link, or like when they see the offer from your ad or something like that, or wherever you run it, they're going to go in your funnel. They're going to enter your funnel. So you got top of the funnel, bottom of the funnel. Bottom of the funnel is they book a call. They purchase what, you know what I'm saying, purchase whatever you selling or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom of the funnel. The top of the funnel is where they enter. So it might be your ad. It might be a YouTube video you made. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's what you need to build this. Before you do this, before you market, you need to build a funnel. You gotta build a funnel. And this don't just apply to online service-based businesses. This apply to service-based businesses in general. You know what I'm saying? Brick and mortar businesses, regular businesses like home service businesses, hair salons, nails, you do nails, anything. This applies to those type of people too. So, market where your ICP is. So ICP, a lot of us don't know our ICP, and this is something major. ICP is ideal client profile. So you need to know who you serve. You need to know what they eat, how much money they got, how they dress, how they look, how they smell. It get that deep. That's how well you need to know them. Because the better you know your ICP, the way faster you'll find them. And the way faster you'll find them, the less money you'll have to spend on marketing. You know, because you will be so dialed in on where they are, you might not even have to market. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll find you. Collect. So this would be setting up your Stripe account, setting up your website, learning how to sell. No, this is where you collect all your money. You know what I'm saying? However you get your money, Cash App, Woo, so on and so forth. I wouldn't accept payments through Cash App, you know, because of taxes and things of that nature. But I'm just telling y'all that this is the next step after you hit all of these 5 steps. This is the next step when you start collecting your money. Then you fulfill. So fulfillment consists of you actually doing the service for them. And fulfillment is what resets the cycle back to the offer. Or at least back to the funnel. So if you fulfill good for a client, they will send a referral. You know what I'm saying? You can have a referral program. Basically, like if I do good for you, bring me 5 buddies. 2 out of 5 buddies gonna convert. So there's 2 more extra clients without you even having to go get them 2. It just came from this person right here. And it is 4 ways of getting a client. It is 4 ways of getting a client. I'm gonna add that in there. This is sauce that's in LaunchCode. It's 4 ways of getting a client. You got cold outreach, which is you DMing people and you emailing people and shit like that. You got warm outreach, which is you got one-to-many, which is organic content, paid ads, and you got referrals, which is 1-to-1 too, and that is people referring you to others. So that's the 4 ways. You reaching out, people come to you. You got organic and paid with that, and then you got referrals. People still come to you, but it's 1-to-1. You're not going to multiple people. 1-to-many is paid ads and organic, and 1-to-1 is you texting somebody, DMing somebody, and referrals. So that is sauce. Hella sauce. There's 4 ways to get a client. So focus on one. We are on to the next step. Focus on one. And what I mean by focus on one is focus on one company, one funnel, one way of marketing, one fucking payment method. Like, focus on one, especially starting out, because this will get hard. This only works for people who don't quit. So I'm gonna write, don't quit. This is the biggest thing, because you gonna start this shit. You gonna start this shit and be like, yeah, I'm finna get rich as hell. Like, you gonna start this shit, I'm finna get paid. It's gonna be some shit that you gonna hit your mind. You gonna be like, damn, this shit ain't what I thought it was. Now, a lot of times, you can go fast. You can go very, very fast with this shit and make a few bucks in a few weeks, few days. Speaking of few days, I got a case study. I'm probably gonna put it in somewhere in this video, or it might be in the link in the bio. It's a case study on Kale. He is 15, and the first few weeks or the first week that he joined LaunchCode, he made 1K in a day. And we are continuously doing 1K days. And y'all can go check that out on my YouTube channel. On the same YouTube channel that y'all watching right now. Y'all go check that out. So back to what I was saying. Focus on one funnel. Focus on one Because you will break. You will. If you're trying to do 1,000 things at once, you will break. Do not get shiny object syndrome. Please stay away from shiny object syndrome. What I mean by that is, if a person say this how they made $1 million in a year, that don't have to be the same way you make $1 million in a year. It don't. It's 1,000,000 ways to skin a cat. It's 1,000,000 ways to make $1 million. Everything works as long as you stay focused on it. A distracted genius will always lose to a focused fool. A nigga be way smarter than you. His clothes look better than you. His clothes worse than yours. This nigga dumb. Fuck around. He not as smart as you, but he make more money than you. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot. It's a lot of dumbasses that make way more money than you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I understand too. The world is unfair. Please understand that the world is unfair. So once you start noticing that it's unfair, the better you will live your life. Track everything. Once you get your first client, once you run everything, once you run all of this, once you make it to the end of this, track everything of what you did. Repeat that shit. That's literally how you win. The first time you do some shit and that shit work, repeat that shit many times until you get so fucking bored of doing that shit that is stupid. Till you get so fucking bored and you are the GOAT at this shit. You can repeat that shit as many times as possible. Something in here gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Something in here gonna break as you doing it, but that's when you get better. That's when you build, and that's when you know what I'm saying? That's when you become a better company, a better person. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is just about the journey. It's not about all of the bullshit that you think it's about. So track everything, SOP everything. What I mean by SOP is basically like how would you teach a baby? That's how I look at it. How would you teach a baby? So it's a system of operating procedures or something like that. It's basically like step by step of how to do, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're teaching, you know what I'm saying, or not or teaching your team or whatever like that. So a SOP example would be like, you know what I'm saying, a SOP can have an SOP on how to edit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it'll be more detailed than that, but it'll be how to edit. So on your SOP, it'll be like step 1, you open the app. Step 2, you know what I'm saying, you import all of the videos. Step 3, you whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I have a SOP template in LaunchCode right here. So again, if you want to join LaunchCode, it is in the bio. So environment. This is the last thing. Environment. Get around people that's already doing 10K a month. Get around people that makes you uncomfortable in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Get around people that know what they're talking about, doing what you want to do, already making the money that you want to make, look how you want to look. Get around those type of people. And you might ask, how the fuck I'm gonna get around those people? Exit out your room, bro. Exit off your phone. Go in the real world, cuz. Go to gyms. Go to the high-end restaurant that you've been thinking about. Go to fucking car meets. Well, not car meets, but you know what I'm saying? Like little meetings and shit like that. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go to where these people be. And you'll probably think, I don't know where the fuck these people be. Nigga, you know everything else. You know everything else on the internet, bro. Look that up. It's that simple. You know about Cardi and all them beef and the Utu. You know about that. So do some due diligence for yourself. And just use your phone. You was using it anyways. Like, literally. So get around those people. You know what I'm saying? And a fast way to get around those people is just joining the community. Because it's a lot of like-minded people. It's a lot of people that's already doing what you want to do in LaunchCode. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say that's really it. That is the fastest way that I would do it. You know what I'm saying? And these apply to different things. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to learn how to edit. You can learn how to run ads. You know what I'm saying? I said this before. You don't have to learn everything that I put on here. You know, every system for a different business will look different. You know what I'm saying? Every way of marketing will look different. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like literally it will everything will look different. So this is really it. This is the fastest way. You know what I'm saying? It might look fast on how I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, this would take probably around 2 weeks, you know, to set up. And another thing too, before I close out, stop trying to look so pretty too early. This don't have to be the best. This don't gotta be the best. You don't gotta be the fucking best editor in the world. You don't have to have the best offer. You don't have to have the best system, funnel, marketing. You don't have to have the best payment processor, nor best fulfillment. Just start, literally. A lot of y'all gonna watch this video and be like, I'm gonna do this shit tomorrow. That is one of the best ways to stay poor. Starting tomorrow. That's one of my favorite ways of staying poor. Starting tomorrow. If you start tomorrow, your ass is grass. So start today. Take this information and use it. I don't give a fuck if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you watching this video, you up. Take these notes, nigga, and get ready. Because you about to do this shit in the next hour. You about to do this shit. So, with that being understood, we're going to close everything out. So, hopefully I see you guys making some money. You know what I'm saying? And if another thing too, if you are at 3 to 5K on online business, shoot me a text on IG or join LaunchCode or something like that, and I am willing to scale you to 20K per month. Of course, with a few exceptions and shit like that. But once you can show me that you have skin in the game at 3 to 5K per month, then let's come together and get fucking rich, nigga. 20K in 90 to 120 days. If you can show me that you are at 3 to 5K per month. Now, if you aren't at 3 to 5K per month and you want to get to 10K a month or 20K per month, slower than you would if you was at 3 to 5, join LaunchCode. LaunchCode is literally the speed run of hitting 20K per month. Fuck 10K, we are hitting 10. We need 20 because you gonna hit 10K your first little few weeks. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing. So, yeah, and we just gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys learned something, and leave a comment on what y'all want me to talk about next, what y'all want to see next, you know, and we just gonna run this shit up.